Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Timberborn Part 3 in the Helix. Well, Part 3.5 in the Helix. Yeah, a little bit of power outage. Very, very short one, but just enough to trip my uninterruptible power supply, and which caused my PC to go in low power mode, which crashed OBS and took out the recording with it. It hadn't gotten very far, thankfully. The only thing we had done was redo storage over here and here. So that's all you really missed. The reason there are so many resources is I loaded the save up after the power outage to kind of go back in, and then I realized it was time for a live stream by a certain city planner who plays video games on YouTube, and tuned in to watch that, not realizing the game was still running in the background. So yeah, everything filled up except for the food. We seem to be just stuck at 4.2 thousand food. Carrots keep disappearing. Same with the kohlrabis. They just can't keep those. That's like the only thing they're eating. But that can't be true, because then we come here and they're clearly eating other things as well. So, bit of a mystery. I don't know. But we have a lot of science. Oh yeah, and I also built an observatory and got rid of all the other scientists, because hey, this does the work of basically a little over 10 of the other one we had, because these produce 1 per hour. This produces 10 in 0.75 hours. But since we have all these resources and all of this science, we can just get on with some things, which will be kind of nice. Let's put that in. Where's the path is? There. I can't quite tell where this is going to line up, but it looks like that's spot on. Yeah, I think so. We're going to put that there, and then we're going to run a path over to here. However, we want to stay out of the bad water completely. Thankfully, they can reach down to this if I do this right here. We'll do 2 there, and then do 3 right there, and they can reach down from this upper level and kind of drop the stuff to it to get that built. So we'll get that underway. That's a lot of resources. That's 400 gears, 200 planks, and a lot of metal blocks. So what we might want to do, we do have haulers, but we have 20 other beavers that are not doing anything. So we're going to take 16 of those beavers and we're going to put them in builders' huts. And that'll give us a total of 20 between this and the district center. And then we're going to prioritize those friends. And then we're going to come over to here and start thinking about the dirt excavator, which I think we'll just go right here with it. I mean, I don't know where else to put it. Well, actually, no, I wanted to drop it down so that I don't need to build a ladder up, because we've already got stairs there. So if we do this, it's just on the ground, you know? So we can do that, and then we just got to get power over here, which, I mean, we could run it up here and then up that way, or we could just run it up and around. I think running it up and around this way is a little bit shorter, so that is what we're going to do. And I missed one. There we go. So we need to go to there. We basically need to get it to right there. So if we go here, come on, get up there. There you go. And then do this, then we can just bring it down on the ground. I mean, we may wind up doing something with all this later, and if we do, we'll be blasting all of that anyway, if we're blasting up here, so we're good. Thinking about blasting and went to the section with dynamite. I'm ready to blow stuff up, because it's fun, and you know, it's in a video game. In real life, probably shouldn't blow things up. Probably a good rule to live by. Don't blow things up. And, you know, unless they're your things and you're trained in blowing things up. And, you know, hey, knock yourself out. Maybe possibly literally if you don't use proper safety. So don't ask. It's been a long day. So I want this to... Let's just go ahead and get it lined up. So let's bring one more path over. And then do that. I really do like these power shafts a lot more than the old vertical power shafts we had. They're just so much more flexible in where you go. Like turning the corner while going up, unless you used a mod previously, was impossible. So I dig it. I think it's a pretty good improvement. So we're gonna get another, no, let's go ahead and go for an underground pile. We'll drop that right there for the dirt. And cool, that gets that underway. And then I want to come back over to here and bring some power down this direction. Actually, I can just come off of that right there. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Yeah, that's what I just did. So we're gonna need a place for the bad water. We're gonna eventually have stairs that go down right here. So it'll come down. We'll have like a stair, 1, 2, 3. So there will be where we can start building, I believe. I'm looking at that right. I could be mistaken. But what we need is a place for the bad water to go. And so that's going to go right there, which is that one. And then right here next to it, we're going to need the centrifuge, which is here for 600. Ooh, which uses another 200. This is using some power, 200. Oof, and this duder over here is going to take 200. Okay, we're gonna be short on power here. Let's speed this up and see what we're looking at. So yeah, our demand is already exceeding our supply. So what I'm wondering, now we can't do windmills because we don't have paper yet, and the smaller ones don't require paper, but the bigger ones do. We could make some engines though. Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll pull these dudes off of there so that we've just got engines going, because that will give us 500 more there, and then if I do a third one, it'll give us 800 more. No, 900 more. Yeah. So there and right there. And then we will prioritize those. Sure. Prioritize those and clean up that stuff because, you know, we want to reuse our logs. So cool. That will get that underway. That will get that. Grammar's hard. So how big is the centrifuge? So if I have it up, but right there it will share power with that building, I believe. No, it can only be in the middle. Okay, so we have to set these back off by 1. Fair enough. So we'd have to go like here with it, I believe. Yeah? I think that's right. And I want 2 of them, but I don't know. Yeah, I've got the space for 2. So we can get another one right here. Perfect. And then we just need another path for the other one. So 2 centrifuges of your finest vintage, please, Timberborn. And that will go there, and then boom and boom. So we don't even have to run any power over here, which, you know, is always a good thing. So I eventually want to blast this area out to connect water, but that's pretty far down the road. So I think for now, Yes, that was an airplane we just heard go over my house. I think for now we'll just go right here with another big tank. Though, hello, Bad Tide. Is that our best option? Maybe. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's where we're gonna put it. We're gonna go large tank right there. Cool. And then the other piece of the puzzle today is the explosives factory, which is just a 2x2 building. So I think instead of putting this here, we are going to bump that. Again, it'll be temporary, but we'll bump that to over here. And then we should, I can't remember how big the explosive building is. Please just be 3 deep. You're 4 deep. Oh, dang it. I mean, we could just put some explosives there and blast it. Yeah, I know. So. How do I want to do this then? Because I'm going to need it to connect to the power. I guess I'll just run a shaft that way. Yeah, I'll just have to run a shaft that way. I'd like to have more than one, though. But I think we're going to run into a problem with our stairs. We'll find out. And if so, we can adjust and go down a different way. I mean, shoot, we have the ladders somewhere. Where are the ladders? I have the ladder mod. I thought. I mean, I don't see him. Okay. Well, maybe I don't have the ladder mod. Because I had the ladder mod. Did I say fireworks earlier? I think I did. I meant explosives. And I think everybody watching knew I meant explosives. So even if I said something stupid, it's not what I meant. And then we need a place to store the explosives. I mean, technically fireworks are explosives. Cool. So we will mark that for that. This is going to be extract, which is there. And this is going to be for our bad water. Awesome. So explosives, centrifuges. So 400, 700, and what did we say? 400 or 500 for that? 200. So what was this? So 900 total extra power that we need. I don't know what we're actually making. I don't remember what the number was. So we're going to check. And we have just around 900 to spare. So looks good to me. Cool. Let's get this stuff underway. So this is nearly done. I mean, they just got to get like that. I don't know why they're not building it. That's literally the only thing keeping this guy from producing dirt. Priority, please. I mean, I get that you're wanting to build that, but why aren't you finishing that? I built that before this. Yeah, I think I did. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I needed was somebody to come over here and whack it with a hammer a few times. Awesome. So we can bring our focus over to here and watch over the next several days. I guess I did build this first. But watch over the next several days as they get everything built. Nice. Everything's built. Except they can't get to that. But that's okay. Because we also don't have enough beavers, apparently. However, we're going to remedy that because now that all this is built, we're going to get rid of some of the builders. Why is there no dirt? I'm a little confused. There should be dirt. There should be some. Am I looking right at it? No, there's no dirt. Huh. Oh, it needs extract to operate. Okay, that makes more sense. I forgot about that little detail. So let's get them some extract out here. But see, I can't yet because this hasn't evaporated. So we gotta wait for this bad water right here to completely evaporate before we can send beavers down there. That doesn't mean that we can't start building toward it, however. So we know we're gonna want stairs there. So on that, we want to come up 1 and then 2. So we can go here, and that'll be safe, I believe. That's above. Yeah, that's above. But we can't go any further. So I'm going to prioritize picking up this stuff that we left. So at least that'll give them a little bit to do while we're waiting on this to evaporate. And as deep as that is, man, that's going to take some days and days to get that going. Because we cannot send a beaver down there until that's cleared. If we do, they'll get sick. And we don't have any way to deal with sick beavers right now. So, yay, all these buildings that we just built that need workers doesn't really matter because we can't use them right now anyway. So maybe some extra housing to get said workers, because now that I think about it, I'd like to keep the builders on staff. So we're gonna need, what, 10 there? I mean, you don't have to do 10, really. It makes them gather that faster. So 10, 12, 14, and 16. Alright, cool. So let's bring this out front here, like so, and bring this around here and there. What did I say, 16? Yeah, so it's going to be 6 houses just to make sure that we have enough. So there's, oh, this is going to work out perfect. There's 4, and then 5 and 6 right there. Cool. And that'll give us room for 18 more beavers, since each one of those holds 3. We are going to begin soon blasting just a little bit of this hill away. Basically, we're going to go 3 back. And the reason we're going to do 3 is I haven't decided yet if I want the storage back there or if I want houses back there or both. If we go both, then we'll need it to be 3 back. And I want to bring it all down to the ground level. And then we're going to slowly start replacing all the housing and all the storage and redo this area. Then start bringing some of these production buildings back to there a little bit closer. Not all of them. Like the planks and gears make sense because our logs are right here. I don't know that it makes a whole lot of sense to move these though, since they're close proximity. We'll have to see. I could always switch the metal operation to over that way if it comes down to it, but that's definitely something we're going to have to wait on. They already have all those houses built, so we have 19 empty beds, 2 baby beavers. So we will eventually have all the workers that we need. And it looks like some of these already had workers. Yeah, okay, some of these already had workers. Interesting. So I didn't need the full 18. Because I wasn't paying attention, but that's all right. So let's get this drained, and we're not going to do a time lapse or anything. I'm just going to keep an eye on it, and we'll be back when it's drained. I'm fairly certain that this probably dawned on at least a few of you that have been watching. Just put in a bad water pump. Way better than the wait for it to evaporate strategy. It'll still take a little while, but it will definitely go faster than just waiting for it to evaporate. It took me like 5 in-game days to finally say, oh yeah, I can do a thing, and that will take care of it. So we shouldn't have too terribly long to wait now that we have this. And then once this is dry down here, we'll just tear all this down and put the stairs in, and we'll be good to go. And yeah, that took less than a day. So we just need to make sure that is indeed empty. And so we can get rid of all of that. And they'll be able to come around and pick most of that up. But in the meantime, there we go, some stairs. And that will get our bad water rig ready to go. And look, because we were pumping a little bit of bad water, the extractors were able to work, and we already have some dirt and some dynamite, which means we also had some extract at one point. Don't know where it's gone now, but yeah, it says we're 14 workers understaffed, but I set our builders to a lower priority right now because we have a ton of babies about to be born and we didn't really have anything all that pressing to build. So let's get this debris cleaned up and then we're going to move on to our final project for today. Awesome, we got all that cleaned up. This is now working fine. So I want to find a level here is what I want to find. I want to keep the water no higher than here, which here this drops down, but so that means we can actually bring it on over here up to that because it's all the same level. So we can bring it up to there, but I'm going to pause so that I can basically use the dirt blocks to mark my level. Otherwise I will somehow manage to screw it up. So we're just going to do this. We're going to delete these in a moment. We're just putting these in so that I know what elevation we are building up to. So right there, and then we're going to come over here, and we're just going to drop these down. And I know it seems silly to do this way, but if I don't, I will screw it up and have it at the wrong elevation. So we want to go to like right there and across. So let's get this at the right elevation, and then we want to stop it one short of this. I do want to run over to there. Not there though. Don't know why we wound up with one just over on the edge like that. Mainly because I misclicked. And then there they are. And we want to go there, and then for this top level, since that is, we don't want it to go above that, we're going to throw in some just basic dams. It will be just fine with just a basic dam. We don't need it here though, I don't think. Maybe we do. Let's get rid of these now that we know what elevation we're going to. Like I said, this is all just temporary so that I had a marker of my elevation. And you can laugh at me for doing it that way. It's okay. I realize how ridiculous it is too. But if I just tried to go like, okay, it's 1, 2, 3, and then here it's this many, yeah, I would have never, ever, 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 ever gotten it right. So yeah, the water will get up to there. So yes, we do need to come across like there. But I don't think it'll go any farther, but just in case. I really hope I don't have this too tall. Just in case, we will put some more in. So we want to run that all the way across here and all the way back here. But yeah, I probably do want to bring that over. Had to cough. Allergies. Recording this on the same day I was recording like weeks ago worth of video. So that is going to be the right elevation there. So we might be all right. So that's going to be pointless to have a dam right there. Like absolutely pointless because it's right up against rock. Not Dwayne, just the rock. And so we'll bring that over and we'll bring that over. And then I just realized my mistake. Yep. I knew I'd screwed up eventually. So we want to make sure the water can get out, but I don't think, you know, now I'm looking at it, I don't think we need to go any wider than what the opening originally was. That's providing enough flow as is. So yeah, no need to go any wider. Now, does this ever hit that elevation? I'm not sure if it does or not, but we're about to find out. No. Great. Awesome. But it's never going to really get that high either. It's going to be one below. Because that's going to be where... No, it is going to get that high. Crap. Is that really the right elevation? It just feels awful deep to me. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting a little nervous, second guessing myself. But I'm going to roll with it. And then we're going to run that all the way back here. Because I am a crazy man like that. There we go. And then across. And one of those got it. That one got it. I can pause as well. They can't get back here to build any of this at this moment. So it'll be fine. And then I'm eventually going to want to have this blocked off so that this water comes up and through this way and is flowing down through here. Maybe even back into the district, but probably just this way. So I don't want to get in the way of that while I'm doing this. So I think what we'll do is just follow this shore, the banks that we have here. I think that's going to be our play. To just do like this. Yeah, I'm good with this. And then to there. Oops, I didn't mean to put those there because we don't need them. And then we've just got a couple other little areas to block off here. So I think we'll go like to here. And then just go ahead and come across. Did I unpause? I unpaused the game. And keep turning these so that they are going to be to where they're not waiting for the one behind it to get built, so maybe they can build like more than one. Wishful thinking, probably, but you know, it's worth it. So back over to there, and there, and there, and there. So that is higher. Okay, that's what I was wanting to know. It is where we have to go to. And then we'll go here, there, and there. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how far around we have to go. But wait. That's the same elevation there. So why am I still going up that high? I don't think I need to. I think it's just right over here that we need to bring up a little bit more. Just by one. I think. I'm beginning to doubt myself. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring it up by one by now, and we'll see what happens. We'll see. I don't know. This might be chaos. It probably is chaos. So we need a couple of ways for them to get to these various work sites. Because right now, they can't get to any of that. So we are going to bring some stairs right... That's not the staircase I wanted. Some stairs right here. Bring that down, and then we're just going to kind of snake our way over like this. And then down, and then we'll come over here and go down. Actually, so going down. Let's build from. Let's just build from up there. Yeah, I like that idea. So we'll just find our way across over here to where we're at that same level. Yeah, why go down and then come back up when we can just have them just run across the same level? So that goes there. These go here to there. Awesome. That's connected. And that to that. And then one giant long path. And I'm only going to go to here for now because, like I said, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how tall I really need this to be. But I'd like for them to be able to work on this from both sides. So the easiest way to get to here is going to be from down here. Even though it's a pretty long walk. It's kind of silly to build stairs like that, but whatever. Come on. There you go, game. Autosave really kicks your butt sometimes, doesn't it? Yep. Cool. So there, and then we will bring just a path out across all of this. Yay. So yeah, we may not have even needed some of that. And then we'll see what's what over here as far as building this up. I really don't think Did I build that just too high? Over there? Is that the problem? Did I go too high over there? Did I somehow add one to it? Well, while they're working, I'm just going to remeasure this all out. And we'll figure it out. So, yeah, we'll be back. I found where it went wrong. And it's right here. We added one layer more than we needed right here. I remeasured everything back out. I need to get rid of that before they start building that. I can always put the path back if it deleted it. Yeah, there we go. I don't want them to build all that nonsense. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. Put the path back. Put that in. Put this back. Look, they had already started building some of those platforms. Oh, I'm sorry, little beavers. They're like, hey, we were doing a thing over here, man. You asked us to do this. Getting around this corner gonna be a little tricky. But what we can do is just throw in an extra dirt block, because why not? And so they should eventually be able to start attacking this from 2 different directions. If I prioritize all the stairs, at least. And that should make this take not quite as long. Granted, we only have 72 dirt, and each of these blocks takes 12? Yeah, 12. So it's going to take a minute to get all this done, but I'm going to prioritize the stairs. We don't need that platform. That was there just to make sure that indeed was going across where it needed to. So that's prioritized. We'll prioritize cleaning up that mess, and then we will get this all prioritized down here. And yeah, we're ready to go. It looks like we just need to get some of this moving now. And oh my goodness, we have a lot of injured beavers and we only have 4 hospital beds. Oh my gosh. I normally play on a lower difficulty level, and I wasn't expecting there to be so many injuries. So we'll throw in a few there and a couple out here, since this is kind of by the machinery where they're being injured. That gives us a total of 12. But then we're also, just for good measure, going to get a couple more over there because they can get injured in that machine. That way they go straight to a bed. So let's once again set some priorities, because we don't have any workers anywhere because everybody's hurt. I just happened to catch it out of the corner of my eye. I thought it was like the hunger icon that I had beavers starving. I'm like, that's not possible. We have enough food, though that food is dwindled by 200 to 300 since we started. So we might have to think about food pretty quick too. I was hoping to do some of that over here, like blast this flat, bring this up, bring some water in back this way so we can irrigate all this. Once the water gets up, yeah, we've got a few things to manage here, don't we? But the good thing is, if we can get, do I have workers in here? I do. Okay, good. So I have 4 workers who are able to get to the hospital bed. So let's change this priority just down 1. And we should get the, oh my gosh, we're up to 15. How many did I build? 8 and 3 more over there. Yikes, that's 11. Oh, no, we have 4 already, so cool. Be just enough for what we have injured. But yeah, that's why we've got so many beavers not working. They can't. They're injured. And that may even be what's impacting our food. Is possibly we've lost some workers in our farms. No? Gatherers? No. So we're missing a beaver there. Missing a few there. I'm missing a couple there. Yeah. It's a shame. Man, I didn't realize the injury rates on these. Oh, we're up to 18 now. No freaking way. Come on. It's because nobody's getting treated, so it's just we're not keeping up. So, okay, fine. We will build a few more wherever we have a few spaces for now. I thought there was a space over here somewhere, but I guess I used it for something. Yes, we'll throw in, I guess, some temporary ones, because this power is temporary as well. Wavy. So once again, prioritize, and now go find all of them that I just dropped down. So even after climbing down from having 20 injured beavers, we still have 10. Which means we're not going to have enough beavers to work all the jobs. I've just, like I said, I've only ever played on this difficulty once. And I don't remember the injury rate being this high. But if we're going to have that many beavers out of the workforce, we're going to need to expand housing so that we have some extra unemployed beavers just chilling, waiting on something to do, I suppose. And we're up to 25. I'm thinking that the injured beavers, because they go to the medical bed, don't reproduce at night, which puts a further pinch on our population. Man, who knew? Who knew the cute little beaver game could cause so many headaches? Put that one that way too. Man, I am just surprised. I will and truly am. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they give us 27 more beds. Hopefully we can get them filled. We'll see. My goodness, that took much longer than I expected. I was just wanting to check these water wheels because they're now mostly submerged, but they're still producing exactly what they were, so they're fine. Man, that was a better part of 2 hours. I am going to, for the next video, we're going to flatten some of this back here, probably all the way right up to, probably up to about here, since we've got this machinery here. We'll flatten a big chunk of this back here. And at the same time, we will raise up a lot of this all to this level right here. But that is all for the future. In the meantime, look at that. We have huge reservoir. I don't know what we're going to do with it yet. Maybe we'll just have a lot of water. There we go. Onto the sea. Oh, there's debris over there. Let's clean that up. Boop. Yep. Yeah, I thought I was holding shift. Let's hold shift. There we go. Hold shift. It goes away. So cool. I'm happy, even though it took way longer than I expected. I'm very happy with how it has turned out. Final thing I want to do is just get rid of this stuff. I'm not going to worry about reclaiming any of it. I'm just going to delete it. I saw somebody on the way over here to pick it up. Watch, I'm going to do it again. They'll be like, hey, we were going to try to pick that up. Oh my gosh, they're going to go that whole way around just to pick up a couple logs. That's it. That's all they can recover from that because the planks are full. So yeah, they went all that way to get nothing. It's fine. We'll let the little beavers have their fun. I guess it's fun for beavers to clean things up. I don't know. I'm not a beaver. Despite what everybody thinks, I'm not. I'm just gonna. Here he comes. He's like, I want that. Give me. And I gotta wait. There we go. No. Gotcha. Cool. Awesome. I'm stoked with how that turned out. The last thing, we don't need a path up here. I just think it looks better to not have a path where we don't need a path. Getting real dangerous there. Delete any of them. Awesome. Yes, now I am very, very pleased. And that's some very, very deep water. 5 meters at its deepest, I believe. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. And we brought a lot of irrigation all the way back here, so if we can get this all to one level, I think we'll be able to then like just blast a little trench through and have a couple little small holding areas for some water, and we'll be in really, really good shape. The nice thing is, except for during the bad tide, there's no bad water over here. We will probably do something similar over this way and flood an area somewhere here, or we could just blast the channel. I haven't quite yet decided how I'm going to tackle that, but that's way down the line, at least 1 or 2 videos. So we're looking good. Only 4 injured beavers, so we're better there. We have 14 unemployed and 12 babies in the pipeline, so we're looking pretty good. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, make sure you hit the like button, all that good stuff. And until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.